So, apparently the theme recognized me as connected to both this computer and Jemiah's. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Alright. Well, the transfer should happen now, so I can see it visually. There we are. Hey everyone. Welcome to some more Celeste Speedruns. So, at this pace, it seems like we just... The first run is always to get ourselves ready, and the second run is for getting a PB, because when you first start a game, you're going to get a lot of personal bests. Which, fair enough. Alright. Well, after this, we will go to Hades, just to see if there's any more last bits of story I missed. And if there's not, we just move on. We just move on. From Hades, I'll start like in the background, getting myself ready for speedruns. And once I'm done, I will finish up. Once I'm done, I will move into speedrunning that. Alright, this is it, Tadpole. Oh. Alright. Go. Just getting everything set up. Whew. 30 seconds for the prologue. Then we want 2 minutes for this. Alright. 2 minutes for this. Oh my gosh. It's okay. A little time lost now. Whew. Well, we're learning what we're doing wrong. This is not where I expected to die a lot. Usually I do that, like, in a try or two. If not on the first try itself. Alright. I'm gonna try something in, like... I'm gonna just go for, like, trying out certain rooms, because if we're gonna get a bad time here, might as well use it to learn the ropes of what I don't seem to understand. So, like, right here, I want to try something. Alright, let's go further back. So the idea is I want to light bounce and then jump really high. I can't seem to jump low enough in the first shot. Nope. I just can't do that. I just can't do the other version. That's okay. We move on. Oh my gosh. Well, it's good. So yeah, this is not going to be anywhere near PB. This is... We took 30 seconds. We took 32 seconds longer than we expected for this stage alone. We'd have to do amazing in the future stages to keep this looking good, which is just unlikely. That's okay. Dog's in my room. If the dog decides it needs to go out, that just means I don't have a good run that I'm sacrificing to help the doggo. Oop. Speaking of which, looks like me saying its name called the doggo out. So while this cutscene plays, I'm a dog out. All right. Oh my gosh, I thought I killed myself. That didn't go well, or as well as I hoped. Alright. Oh, again, I nearly killed myself there. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't get killed, so. Oof. Don't climb up there, because then I don't have enough space. Noted. Right. What am I doing? I'm doing stupid things, that's what. We're getting it all out now so we can actually get a good time next time. I just realized I could go like that. Keep myself safer. Oof. Man. Everywhere where I can have problems, I feel like I'm hitting problems. Like, I guess I could have more problems, just... Pretty bad. No one needs to let me know. I know as well. Yep. We're like a minute and a half faster, slower than we usually are. I think we added a plus. We were off by 30 seconds each time, so. Well, we do know there's a lot of room to improve in Celestial Resort, so as long as we do good here, we can make up for that. Alright. What am I doing? We're making mistakes, that's what. That was completely unnecessary. Oh well. Okay, jump off the wall. I have to say, in addition to Oshiro not really recognizing that the other people aren't following along, like, as long as, in addition to him not noticing the mess, he also doesn't realize that he just keeps parts of his place locked, which makes it much harder for people to follow along with him. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oof. Well, this is okay. It's not okay, but it's fine. Well. Alright, switch controls. Whew. Hater, good luck today. Thank you very much, man. How's your day been going, by the way? But yeah, this first run is going very south, so I'm not really worried about this run going well. I'm just hoping that the next run goes well. I get all my bad habits out now, basically. Oof. Oof. My internet is garbage today. Oof, sorry to hear that, man. Hope it gets better. Oof. But yeah, if you need to dip out, obviously, I'm not worried about it. Thank you for coming by anyways. Oof. Oof. A little too far. It's kind of funny, actually. Close. There we are. I swear, every strat I have for this room ends up with me dying. Exhibit A. Okay, that strat actually worked pretty well. So it's... There we go. Right here, don't die because the strat only works on the split when you don't die. Alright. That was actually... The dash working the way it did was actually kind of lucky. Ooh, nope. Used one more dash than I was supposed to. It's okay. Oof. Made a mistake on the dash. It's okay. Okay, so that goes too low. So here we just jump and go over. Alright, demo dash again, ready? Press the wrong button for my demo dash. Oof. So in case you're wondering, I do not have the demo dash button listed on my controller right now because it's just like, it's only used for this section right here. Oof. Too high, it looks like. So I know that's the demo dash button. I know it always demo dashes. There it goes. Maybe I'm just moving too forward. Maybe I'm only supposed to tap forward, and if I hold it any longer, it doesn't work. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay. Whew. Ah, well, just gonna play this safe, because not playing this safe is how I end up with such bad times. Which we're already a minute behind my best time. Of course, that's because my best time is amazing compared to my normal time. Should have just gone up, not down. There was more than enough time. So. That was, I was supposed to, okay. Oof. Whew. And this is the room. Last room, very long, and just has this guy the entire time. So going fast is a constant risk-reward ratio. There we go. 10 on the dot. Which 10 is what I'm trying to beat every single time, because I know I've gone as low as 730. So, like, that one wasn't, it wasn't good. It also kind of, it wasn't that bad. Like, I've definitely managed with much worse, but you might be noticing by the phrases I'm using, they're not promising phrases. Oop. Alright. Whew. I'll read the question once I'm in a good spot to do so. Right now is not side of those good spots. But yeah, feel free to answer it. I try to be a free speech absolutist, so like even if I try to make sure that everyone has a place they can talk about things, because it's better out in the open than lodged in your mind. Even yeah, so feel free with a controversial question. I have no qualms with it. Alright, one try. Nope. Alright, let's go with the safe route. Come on. So Celeste is a game about depression and anxiety, and a lot of people can relate to that. Alright. Oh, I get where your question is going. I'm assuming you're wondering if I'm relating to it due to depression or anxiety. I will say, like, to an extent, like, the medical depression sort of stuff runs in my family a bit. My mom had it growing up. I remember my first or second year in college. Why does it seem like every person on the internet has depression? Well, for one, most people that don't have depression... Well, okay, let me put it this way. What are you doing on the internet? A lot of people are just jumping in, getting the information they need, and then jumping out. The internet is kind of an escape for people that don't jump out, that have something else, that don't have somewhere else to go. Which it just so happens that a lot of people that are depressed or anxious and stuff like that, the internet, yeah, the internet is a place for them. Like, no matter how, you know, you cannot, as long as you pay the service provider, you have access to the internet, no matter how, you know, how depressed, how messed up things are in your life. Like, no matter what you try to do to sabotage yourself, you're probably not destroying your internet cables. If you're one of the self-sabotaging kind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the internet is somewhere anyone could go. There's no barrier of entry, so the people that don't have anywhere to go can always come here. That's one of the reasons you see a lot of depression on the internet. At least that's my understanding. Because, like, I know people that aren't very depressed, but like, you know, those people, they don't live a life very connected to the internet. To put simply, the more connected you are, it's not that the internet causes depression, it's that the internet is a place where the depressed people can go, and they don't have to fight to do so, which the inability to fight is really how I would describe my experience with depression, so. Oof. How's it going, Dungeon Crawl? Hope you're having a good day. Oof. Oof. Whatevs. So this is our first run of the day, and it's going very far south. So we're just hoping that ends soon. That is a nice explanation. Yeah. I feel like I didn't exactly answer the question, but I answered the intent, is what I would say. Because it's like, it's one of those things that there are stories that speak to you, but they don't really, you know, they say a lot of things, so why does it speak to you personally? It's just the kind of, Alright, we're good. I'm doing good, I just having a bad run, so trying to recover it. And the recovery's going pretty poorly. Oof. Ah. Alright. I mean, I can relate that life can be depressing sometimes, but it might be that I didn't have it, so I can't relate so much to people that have it. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, depression, it's not just like you can't relate, but like every example I've seen of depression, or at least a lot of ways that people understand depression, just doesn't. So to be clear, I didn't know I had depression until I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, that is, like, I'm not a doctor, but that is everything that sounds like clinical depression, because the way I would describe it is I wasn't sad. That's one of the big reasons I couldn't see it, because everyone describes depression as just like a sadness, an absence of happiness. Really, in my case, depression was just exhaustion. Like, I feel like if you've ever been exhausted, depression is just that, except it doesn't go away. And it just doesn't go away. Because, like, yeah, I had moments where I was happy. It was just I was tired while I was happy. And then I would go to sleep. I was still even more tired. And... But yeah. It's alright if you can't relate too much. Yeah, no, it's just like, be happy that you... be happy that you're not depressed, I guess. Just gotta look on the bright things. Alright. So... figure out a slightly better route. I'll work on that. Ah. I demo dashed. I accidentally demo dashed, it looked like. Oop. Oh my gosh. Oof. Alright, so that didn't work. Oh my gosh. Alright. I have to go now, so have a good time and good luck. Thank you very much, Hater. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I appreciate the question, too. It was a good question. Whew. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, so you get here about the 2-minute mark. That's good to know. Go. Oof. Over. the double dash. Alright. Darn it. Oof. It's possible to move it to press one while you press the other. I don't know how to do that properly. Thought he was going to hit a wall. Well, as I said, get all the bad stuff out so I can be ready for the next run. Oop. I am here! How's it going, Kraken Style? I saw you were working on your RPG Maker game for a bit. How'd that go? Oof. Ooh. It went decently good. Good to hear. We've heard him. I guess it's not amazing, but it's still good. Here. Rock touched it, right? Ooh. Thank you. Ooh. Wasn't many deaths. I think we actually made up for a lot of our bad timings elsewhere. Actually, too high for that shot. Oof. It went decently good. One was prepping for a collab, the other was just me working on the last dungeon for that part of the game. After that is all story and gameplay. And some more map design. Game design is one of those things you gotta be in the mood for. I was slowly getting bored. And it's not easy work to say that much. Yep. Game development is very... So, I remember... So, my senior project over in high school was to make a little twin-stick shooter on, XNA Studios, so it could be put on the Xbox 360. And, that aged as well as butter, I think is the phrase that we use. But, yeah. I enjoyed the process until it came to, like, the finishing touches. Then it just became... Like, yeah, at times, you just are not in the mood to work on that. Oof. Ooh. You have to be facing the block in order to grab onto it, and that is strangely more of a problem than it should be. Fantastic. That life took way longer than it should have. Alright. Oop. Let's do it this way. Oof. Fantastic. That was more problematic than it needed to be. Oh well. Ooh. By the way, I'm really happy that you two are talking amongst each other, because it's making it a lot easier for me to focus on this while knowing I'm not lacking entertainment for my stream. Whoop. I will read all those comments once we get to the end of this. Alright. Oh my gosh. Aw. There's a long conversation I need to respond onto afterwards, but it looks like, fortunately, it's just a conversation between two people, so... Whew. Yeah, they're just talking about making the games, and from experience, what games are easy and hard to create and such. But... Ah. Jumped out too quickly. Far too quickly. Oof. Do this properly. Come on. Ooh, that was... Keep moving. And there we are. Alright, cutscene, it's... Look at that there. Oop. Didn't gain of distance. So that's how you do it. Alright. I think you have to back up slightly. We're just gonna do it casual. Nope, we're learning it. Look at that. Oof. So we learned that, even though not gonna help us this one because just doing it casually would have been faster than killing myself repeatedly. But at least we know that we can, it's within our ability to do so. Because honestly, that's the theme with a lot of these tricks. It's really just, it's less of, is it possible, and more of, is it possible for me? You know? Alright, one more after this. Oof. Alright. Oof. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we kept this sub 10 minutes, but we're supposed to be about... Yeah, we're not getting PB. If that's what... To say it simply, this last stage is too long for me to be getting PB, I think. Alright. So, I'm going to quickly read the chat because there was a lot of stuff that I missed. Alright. So let's see. The cool thing that happened in the stream is that I learned a new plugin and got a stealth theme in the works. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. An RPG design has a lot of testing, balance changes, and testing. Dungeon Crawl wants to make a roguelite type of game. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I definitely love roguelites. The theme where it's like it's just one contained, like, variable set, and then once you're done, it just adds to a different variable set. Platformers have some hard work to make, but once all the main assets are made and programmed, it becomes kind of a breeze. I don't really know how games are made half the time. I bet they're some of the hardest to design games. Oh yeah, the roguelites. The random generation. I looked into the random generation, and that's hard as freaking everything. Random generation? Because if it's just completely random, it ends up feeling pretty bad. But, like, to make something that randomly generates is easy. To make something that randomly generates and doesn't have dead zones where people can just, like, not progress, and is actually fun to play through the random generation, that's hard. It's very advanced programming with algorithms and data structures. Yep, like a level generator. I remember seeing an algorithm that made a maze, so I have some kind of idea of how RL2 is made, but yeah. Probably going to take 4 to 5 years to make. Yep. For first time making a game, if you have a code it, then yes. But if you use a maker software, it should not be as bad. So yeah, definitely your first game. So I would suggest for your first game, look up something called Construct 3. Construct 3 is basically built so that you could make like those little, like a small game, just some sort of very small game in a matter of like a month or two. It's designed for that. Now, it's not very detailed. There's not so much once you create that game, you can't really expand too much in Construct. You're going to want to learn new languages. But Construct 3, you could go from knowing nothing to creating at least a basic little prototype, get a sense of what goes into creating a game very quickly. That's what I would suggest. But yeah, definitely use a maker software of some sort. Construct 3, I think there's a free trial, and then there's a non-free trial. My first game was a turn-based RPG, and the game I'm working on is a sequel. But I'm trying to make it better than my first game, of course, so sort of stuff. So you're 13, so you want to learn how to code? That puts you way ahead. It wasn't until like 16 that I was introduced to programming languages, and even then the programming languages were harder. So if you're 13, that's oof. You have a lot of life ahead of you. If you could learn programming this early on, it's going to be massive when you get older. It's going to be massive when you get over. You were 17 when I started programming? Like I said, I was 16 when I learned about programming languages, basically. I just thought I was all basically, it was magic as far as I cared when I was younger. Oof. But yeah, if you can get into programming this early in life, that'd be amazing Dungeon Crawl. That was not how I was supposed to do that room. Oh well. Well, the rogue game is probably going to be my second game. Yep. I would say definitely for your first game, make it just something. So, the idea is you want to find some game that has a small minimum viable product, which basically means that it becomes playable with as little effort with the smallest necessary mechanics. So, like for a card game, if the card game is fun with like just 2 decks, then that works. But if it's not fun with just 2 decks, if you need like a whole format built around it, it doesn't work very well. Surf theme is the best way to describe. That was a poor description and not exactly a correct description. But yeah, basically I would say for your first game, you do need a minimum viable product that you can make that is small enough for you to manage for your first, you know, to be done within a reasonable time frame. So you can, yeah, I would say your first game should be a learning experience more than like, oh, this is the theme I dream of. Phrase it in a way that's a bit more digestible, I would appreciate Crockett style. Because I feel like I could not grok a proper way of describing that. So yeah, if you can do it, I'd appreciate it. Missed. Darn it. Oop. That's the faster route, but it's also the more dangerous route, because right there. Oh well. Whew. I'm going to finish this conversation once my run is finished. I'm just, like... Because I'm honestly more interested in that conversation than the run, but I do want to make sure I give the conversation my full attention. So... Went too far fast. Oof. Ah. Ah, didn't make it to the hole. Oh no. Oof. Okay. Ah! Note to yourself, you can't make it through that hole. Stop trying. Take it slow. I cannot listen to my own advice. Oof. Oh gosh, this room. I have no, like, concept of how to do this route properly. Oof. Okay, I kind of like that, though. Okay, I just realized I accidentally... There's so many things I'm doing wrong here. So many things I'm doing wrong. Whew. Whew. Yep, just too much for me to respond to right now, so. Too far there? Hmm. Whew. So there is a straight line at the bottom, but unfortunately, snowballs stop it. Oof. Oh. Go. No, I messed that up. Alright, so there is some way of doing this. I have no idea how, but it involves, like, that, and then you, like, use a hyper jump, or whatever it's called, a wave bounce, to get up there. Ooh. Go. Took hard enough. Great. This went too far. Alright, don't downstrack that way. Good to know. There we go. Lagging on my end. Could definitely see what it means. Yeah. Alright, so it's lagging on your end. Good to know. I mean, I'm not sure what I can do on my stuff to prevent lag, but... Oof. We just gotta kind of hope the lag disappears. But thank you for letting me know that I have to deal with lag. And now we have bots to join in on the party. Alright, switch control scheme. Oof. Oh, you put the video quality down to 360, so it should be fine now. Sorry to hear you had to reduce it so greatly, but glad you're able to at least watch. Oh. Ooh. Okay. All right, Krakenstyl's actually here, so you can we actually have a person here who can slay the bots other than me. Thank goodness. Making people mods wasn't a mistake. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Whew. Oh. There we go. Oh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Whew. Awesome. Ah. Go. Hmm. Well, yeah, I'm not going to have enough strength to climb. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Getting a new laptop so I can go and play more games. I'm on Mac right now. Nice. Woo. So, yeah, mics. So there's like a historical theme. So, like, Macs are basically impenetrable to viruses, but I would say that's their main strength in my mind between Mac and PC. Like, I know there are definitely high-level people who do appreciate Macs, but I ain't one of them. And I know a few high-level people from my time at college, and I've only ever met one of them. And I was unconvinced. We're just not going to worry about that. Ooh, grenade! More chilling with and Celeste. Yep. Ugh. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Hope you're having a good time, grenade. Glad to have you here. It's very easy not to get viruses. Just learn how to not get viruses. Yep. Yeah, no. I'm pretty good. I don't really get viruses myself. My grandparents do. My grandparents sure do. But what I'm saying about the difference between Mac and PC is that Mac is literally... So, it has something called kernel protection, which basically means that any, like, malware stuff literally just cannot touch your computer. Like, it has an additional layer of defenses that, like, there are a few ways to get through it, but none of the things that get through it can be volatile enough to be like a really destructive virus, you know? Hey, we kept it sub 1 hour at least. Oof. Whew. Awesome. Huh. So I'm going to let this cutscene play while I move all the way back up to the top of the comments and read everything that I missed. So, yeah, honestly, I was 17 when I started programming. Jumping into RPG design was not the best start for me. I'm not as proud of my first game. And then Dungeon Crawl just kind of decides, well, I guess then the roguelike game's going to be my second game. Then Kraken's, I would honestly look at videos for roguelike design. And then Dungeon Crawl's like, maybe I'll build a platformer for the first one. And then I remember this was why I was trying to explain the needing the minimum viable product. And Kraken Style simplified it by saying, your first game should be something that you can do mindlessly and someone eventually compliments you for. It may not have to follow traditional design. It has to have a minimal vibe, while making sure the game is fun. Minimal work for you, but you need to have fun. If your game is not fun, then other players won't have fun. Take your time, and then just, to me, take your time and do well in this run. I'll look up how to make a game feel good and fun sometimes. And I'll design a few levels. Yep. That's the starting of the process. Then a comparison from Kraken Style. Think of the developer as the one who gives the vibe and the energy of what players are doing. If your developer have fun, the players will most likely have fun. Note that strictness can be good if done right, but only if you have fun. Your fun of making it and the passion you put shows. The players who willingly buy and play the game will just have fun and see the game as a project that had a lot of love. Think of the dev versus player perspective. Think about how you play other people's games. Like the roguelikes you love. I'm sure Tadpole, could definitely see what this means since he speedruns an early access game which requires player-dev communication to help improve the game. Yeah, and on that, like, one of the things is, I'm playing it in a way that the game is not built to play, but I'm showing that there's enough love in that game that even though it's not built for it, it still works for that. Yeah. And then this is where Dungeon Crawl notes that started lagging. We had the bot issue, so we started taking care of all that stuff. Alright. Awesome, so we're back up. We're caught up again. My first game might take 2 years, I hope. So I would say with the minimum viable product, just keep trying to like lower what you need to do in the game. My first game took me 6 months. And I did use some items to help shorten it even more. And yeah. I would say, yeah, took you about 5 months. So I wish I could show you it, but my minimum viable product, it was a tiny game. It had one level, and basically I was an person in the center screen who shot fireballs as enemies charged me from all directions. So I had like a tanky enemy that was slow, but took a lot of hits, a fast enemy that just charged at you as fast as they could, And I think there was a third enemy, but that was just like, if it's can't really hit you that well, but deals a lot of raw right, it was just a well-balanced enemy. And it wasn't, nothing was like really, like, honestly, is not a game I would personally purchase or I'd suggest anyone purchase, but I had a lot of fun when I did it. It helped me get a sense of what design was. It was just there was one game loop, which was just, enemy comes on screen, you have to shoot it before it gets to you. And then it could come from other directions. There's sometimes random power-ups that showed up, but the power-ups were very simple, like just increasing your base damage and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just, I kept it as simple as physically possible. I kept the game as simple as I possibly could, because, yeah, you just make games for people to have fun. And it's going to take some time. I would say a good example of how small a game can be while still having fun is if you could look up some of the old Flash games. Some of the old Flash games are pretty darn simple. And yeah, like as you said, your first game's probably going to be a platformer. If you could just find a way to make platforming fun, and then you just build good maps for the platforming challenges, it will work fantastically. The Flash games are incredible, especially the ones that I remembered. Anyways, I always name my next file off of a person who is of the last person in chat, unless they've done it multiple times. But I hope that we go fast, man. I hope we go fast. Get myself a little water. Hopefully I aired out all of the mistakes from last time. Let's do this. Yep. Oh. Well, don't worry, that's not a big one. It's just a comedic one. May not take as long for you if you do a platformer. Yeah, there's a few different game styles that can be pretty easy. But I will say anything that involves random generation, the more that it relies on the random generation being good to be fun, the harder it is to develop. So I definitely will say roguelike is not where you want to be for your first one. There we are. That felt good. My apologies. Go safe route. Awesome. This is going well. Ooh, and there was the first notable mistake that's gonna cost me. Well, other than the death. But yeah, 138, guys. 138. That's good. Trust me, RPGs are one thing that I would argue that really start off tough. I was lucky I went off on the spot theme. I would have quit if I did not have that mindset. You're going to need a team for the second game, probably. And, yeah, roguelikes, again, you're going to need some playtesting. Oof. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the enthusiasm. If you have some ideas, feel free to throw it into chat, and we could probably at least theory craft ideas with you, if nothing else. Ooh. Ah. 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 Oh well, didn't die. That's the important part. Oh my gosh. And fumbled. Ooh. Whew. I'm really worried about what transpired while I was speedrunning because I see Kickstarter being brought up. Ooh. Alright. You put the demo on ic.titch or whatever it's called. And a Kickstarter for the second game if needed. Yeah. I would... So, I have a feeling if your game already has in the makes the need for Kickstarter, it's probably a step further than you should be thinking about right now. Right now, just try and make a fun game, as Cricket Style says. Kickstarter is not wise. Also, Kickstarter is often a last resort because you can't get it out on your own. Because you need the extra assistance. So, I would say just make the game initially, and it will work itself out, you know. And if it doesn't work itself out, then, yeah, if you're thinking about Kickstarter, then it's already a little too big for you to be thinking about this early on. Oh my gosh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Woo! I actually recovered that. That was a mistake on my part in several ways. Oof. Slow down a bit. That spike jump is the easiest spike jump in the game, by far. The fact that I can't get consistently tells you what spike jumps are like in this game. Woo. Ooh. Ooh. Should have just... Going too fast, actually. That time a little slow. Alright, we're just gonna die. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Ah, slid down too much. Wow. Alright, time for the demo dash. Again, the demo dash button is not visible on my current control scheme. Whew. That was me pressing too many buttons. Whew. A little low. Still low. There we go. Darn it. Oof. Alright, let's focus on doing this one successfully more than try to do it perfectly. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was lower than I actually was. I thought he was higher, actually. Oof. Oof. There we go, keep them high. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, this is considered the hardest screen of this stage and perhaps of the any percent run. Just because trying to do the screen fast is very hard with this guy chasing you. Because you saw there. Oof. This is not good, but that's okay. 10:01. Another Celeste resort that was not very good. Oof. So hold up, what did I miss? Alright. I did rename my friend's games yesterday night. This was before he brought up the collab at the end of the night. I changed his game's name to Corporate Greed, a fantasy isekai. Makes sense if you play the game. We play test each other's games. I happen to know how this plot goes, so I thought a better title for him in most of his games. Start for me, say the name of my... so you have your own campaign. Nice. I need to play test my game to see how it feels. Let's see. Can you come up with a title for my game? Yeah, it's like one of those things where sometimes you're good at a small niche theme, such as coming up with game titles. So, mm. Too early. Ooh. Aww. Alright, so that's not far enough. Alright, so this is where the Archie is. Alright. Alright, try once. Nope. Alright, back up. Alright, blood ups. Alright. So close. So close. Oh. Didn't diagonal where I needed to. Alright. Whew. If I didn't catch that, I'm pretty sure I killed myself. Oof. Alright. Casually. Just do it casually. Oh my gosh. I actually went too fast. Oof. Alright. say the snowball messed me up, but honestly, I think I would have messed that up even without the snowball. Alright. Sub 6 minutes. I'll accept that. I will accept that. It started out pretty strong. I'm not sure how well it's doing now. See, we're at 21 minutes now. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. There we go. Pop. Ooh. Okay. Doing good. We got there at sub 2 minutes. Or at 2 minutes, basically, on the dot. Which is why I call it sub 2 minutes, because it was... Go! Alright, 1 dash. Oh, he actually hit that. I'm not sure what I did properly to make that work. I just like... That room, I could definitely manipulate him better. I know that much. Ooh. Right? Oop. There we go. Okay, I thought he couldn't reach me from behind the screen, but I was wrong. Whew. There we go. 716. Is that good or bad? It felt good, but that doesn't sound right. 28 minutes. I think that's good. I think we're in good numbers. I think we're in good numbers. I kind of like this, that this only the stage reflection has that. And only has that one. That it's impossible to outrun your own reflection. Just where everything else is like mechanics, that's just like a random, like, almost like lore piece. Go. All right. Beautiful. Ah. Alright. Whew. Just deep breaths, just finishing this up. Okay, all taken care of. What am I doing? It's the next, it's the, to the right I need to. Alright. Fantastic job on my part. Aw. Ooh. Ooh. Mess some stuff up, but that's okay. Nope. There we go. Stretch my arms. I'm really happy I didn't get crushed there. So it's... There we go. Got it. Took a little bit. Oof. I feel like this is the last one. Oh yeah, it's the last direct one. There's another one. Incorrect. What am I doing? Welcome back, Reconcile. Welcome back. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't feel good, but it's fine. We'll manage. Alright, wake up. This is starting to become unacceptable. Ooh, nope. Managed to recover. Alright. Here comes the tough one. Woo! Thanks for the wake-up call, Dungeon Crawl. That rhymed in a really nice way. Nope. Alright, last one. Great. Go. Can I get sub 10 minutes? No, I cannot. Oh well. Still feels pretty nice. Still feels pretty nice. It's one of those weird moments where I'm just like... I feel like I don't remember how I did half of the levels now that I'm halfway through the run. Which... probably not a good thing. Probably not a good thing. Ooh. Oh, that's not how you do this one. You have to get close to the ledge. Try to figure out what the name for the second game. I have a feeling you just have this big old grand scheme of a second game that's a roguelike that just like will not get off of your head. And because of it, everything, this whole this whole idea is just like you just can't wait till the day where you are on the par to make that more detailed game. Which, yeah, as Kraken Style's saying. Oh, right. Making a few foolish mistakes. Hopefully they don't come to haunt me. Oh no. Well. Whew. Go. I'm just going nuts because I have a lot of ideas for this second game idea. Oof. Yep. You just have one of those ideas that grabs hold of you and won't let go. I've had that myself. The problem is, the idea cannot be acted on. Aw. Alright, so if I just hold right, I fall off the ledge and don't. So it's like this room, I only know how to do if I die. And this room, feel like I've tried the speedrun strats a few times, and then it just never works. It's just better to do this one casually, save more time in the process. I say as I do. Whew. Ooh. A lot of conversation going on. That's okay, I'll just do it after. Woo. Oh. That wasn't even like speedrun strats. That was just me being unable to do that room properly. Speaking of which, I don't think I used speedrun strats at all in that room. Ah. Alright. Whew. Sorry if you're getting lag, dungeon crawl. Oof. Tell this game excites you? Yep. Whew. It's like, it's one of those, as I said, it's one of those things where the ideas grab hold of you and won't let go. Oop. Scorpion's safe. Oh. Are you talking about Celeste? Like... Well, it's just... It gets tough. It gets tough at times. I will not going to deny that, but... I do enjoy it. Here's the thing. A lot of games that I do, just... I enjoy them because they are so tasking. Like, if I'm not thinking about the game, I find that the end result is, well, I'm not thinking about the game, which makes it something that I'm not going to enjoy for an extended period of time. So, yes, most games that I enjoy actually do exhaust me at times. Whew. It's just that, you know, this one requires so much focus because it's a speedrun. It's a speedrun that I'm still getting the hang of. Alright? Hit that flag 28 right as we hit the 50-minute mark. Oof. You think it's a good thing? Yep. That's how it feels. At the very least. Gonna do that just to recover, because I accidentally used one dash that I shouldn't have. There we go. Oof. Oof. Go. Right. That's not how I do that. Oof. Whew. I'm gonna play this soon. It's gonna be heavy stress. Whew. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Dungeon Crawl. It is a very fun game. Oh! As long as I don't mess things up, I'm pretty sure this is a new PB. Probably shouldn't jinx it, but... oh well. Well, there's the mess up. That's the question of, can I mess up more than once in a row? I can. That is in fact possible. There we go. 5412, I believe it said. That's another 1 minute barrier broken. I feel like I break those every day. Which means next time we'll get 53. Honestly, if we just do this for 2 months, we're just going to get periods 0 times. It's going to be fantastic. Just keep breaking minute barriers every day. Alright. So... keep just reading the comments, trying to find something. Yep, this is such a good final level. Yep, it's just the combination of everything that you've learned in the process is amazing. Early on in anything, you just take it one step at a time. Yep. Until you feel comfortable, then you can focus on more than one thing. I think my second game will be my third game then. Just make your first one. Yeah. Then we get to the exhaust stuff. I went from Guilty Gear Strive to Smash Bros. And gone to the most hyper-focused state I ever had in any fighting game. My mind was racing and I was also playing better than I have ever in my past. New peak performance. It's... yeah, we gotta talk about that afterwards. I have to get out of this hype-focused mood. I took some things away from it to try to practice it in matches. But yeah, in case you're wondering, Kraken, like, I think the term is called zone, or it's something like that. But anyways, the whole idea of the mood is that it's, yeah, when you have full and complete focus towards something, it's how you get, like, perfected for that. It's, yeah, no. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Whoa, I am very sweaty. Yeah, okay, I can now see why I looked exhausted. Not in addition to that, I'm, like, physically, like, the heat is actually getting to me, too. So it's, like, the combination of the two. But we have a 5412. We have a 5412, that feels good. Fun zone. That's what we could call it. The fun zone. Alright. Zone is the right term. Alright. Well, that's it for this game today. I am going to take care of a few things, refill my water, all that jive, and I will be back with some Hades. If this is where you drop off, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you wish to stay till Hades, I'll be back in a few minutes. Tengujo came just in time to apparently see the personal best, so that's pretty awesome. Glad to have you here, Tengujo. Glad to have you here. Anyways, we are now closing up Celeste, and we are moving on to the next game. So first, let's start popping open the next game. Oof. God, get my controller already. So, first let's change it from Speedruns to Chill to Hades and Hane. So, yeah, Hades, we just finished the major story beat. So we're gonna figure out how much further we need to go with that sort of stuff. I am still editing stuff. I'm gonna be up here for a bit. Alright. So yeah, in case you're wondering, computers have had the habit of having their... What am I saying? Computers have had a habit of just having 2 USB ports in the front, which when streaming and stuff, doesn't exactly work. Does that mean you did all the plot stuff? Yeah, last time, we completed what I was trying to do. Alright. So, from watching other people play, I think for Hades, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put myself over here. Which means, of course, question of the day needs to be moved over here. Whew. Alright, because I didn't realize this until I watched the videos myself. You can't see my health bar or anything like that. I don't know why no one warned me about that. Anyways, yes. So for the plot stuff, we just finished the main story, and we got family reunion. So we actually have the complete theme. I am going to go do a quest here, kind of to just see how Demeter changes now that she knows that the one she's looking for is alive. But first we're going to grab Artemis Spoon, because Artemis Spoon... Actually, no, well, maybe I grab the Zeus Spoon. Let's grab the Zeus Spoon, yeah. I still need to lock all the companions, yep. I mean, you can see right here, so do I. So, quite a few things still need to be done. Alright, how high is our heat? So we need to get to 9. Perfect. Alright, 2 extreme measures and a tight deadline. Oof. So at the end of the run, I need to mute and step away. Alright.
How many times must I explain this, boy? Each pact of punishment needs to be properly signed and sealed and filed, rather than pile up.
Oof. Alright, so let's see. How do you talk, Zeus? What do you think?
I have to tell you, Zagreus, that it was wonderful to meet with you at last. We were so pleased to learn Persephone was safe. And Nyx-wise, she's as stunning as they say. Shouldn't have lied to us about your parentage, but I know things get complicated here, and that what's done is done.
Alright. So, what I was looking for is the cast, but it's only a lower rarity. So I think I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll for the cast that's stronger. Alright. I'll go with the Thunder Dash then. Whatever. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Go. Dionysus, sounds good.
Show yourselves.
Look, Zag, I don't entirely recall what happened at that feast you threw for all of us down there, but let me tell you, I am under the impression it went smashingly. It was amazing, man. Let's have another one sometime, all right?
Sounds good, Dionysus. Special Fluxine over. Festive Fog is not what I want, so we're going to use another Fade Persuasion. So I already used all my Fade Persuasions. That's very sad. So I do not want this cast. I do not want this cast for this so in case you're wondering, I have a sword that my special dislodges things from foes, so I need to make sure it goes inside them in the first place. So I'm not using one of their casts. That's why I want Zeus. I want a better cast from him. Alright. Well, between these, I'd rather have positive outlook than after party, I think. But, oh, I probably should have just grabbed the key for a Fated Persuasion. Where are they? There they are. Alright, just keep moving. Just keep it moving. So I want Artemis and maybe Demeter? Alright. That is better. Sharon Shop. I think I'm just going to go with the Chaos Gate. Get myself more casts or something like that is the hope.
You have come. It pleases me your gathering of the Olympians occurred. I must inform you, I have never once before detected quite so many of my offspring in a single space. At least not without violent intent.
I was going to say, yeah, there's probably a few other places where you've seen more. Alright, so more damage from behind. Boons are rare or better. Special deals more damage. I think we're going with a Popper's Ambush then. So, yep. Can't earn gold for 3 encounters. That's fine. That's fine. Demeter, I want to get you on my list. And then we'll grab Artemis last.
Let's go sneak. Go, Sisyphus. Ahoy!
Oof.
Why, little sprout. Young Zagreus. My grandson. I can scarce believe it still. To think that Kore, or Persephone, my daughter, she had been with foster brother Hades all this time. A match I wouldn't have expected, or approved. That's why she left. How blasted hearts do what they want.
Glad you noticed. Glad you at least recognize that much. Devastating Flourish. How much health do I have? I could use this. I could use this. Not gonna deny that. Yeah, we'll just grab that. If we're gonna get purple, let's get a lot of purple.
Hey, hey, Princess. My understanding is the Queen herself is back. Is that correct? Moreover, I have heard a truly fascinating rumor about her.
Alright.
That I'm her son. It's true, sir.
Yep.
And she's back with us for now, indeed. I think we're all still getting used to it, but it feels good having her in my life.
That's wonderful to hear. I'd always heard good things about that one. No wonder such a quality runs in the family.
Which is all good fades. Darkness. So I'm trying to get my darkness high enough.
Thank you, mate. A tribute to the greatest boulder of old.
So in addition to, like, you know, all the other stuff, I'm trying to get my darkness high enough so that I can actually
Here again.
pick up the last item I need.
Glad I kept bottle of this stuff.
Oh my god, I even get Artemis, so I get my perfect boon set.
Blasted wretches.
Well, just for story purposes, these are the exact gods I want to run into. go.
Death.
Have to say, I had a pretty decent time with everybody at our little visit recently. Met you, Uncle Hades, even Great Achilles. Still don't quite appreciate you tricking us, but yeah, I can get over it eventually. Anyway, you still could use assistance from me, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering what they think I'm doing now. Alright, so I can use her cast. Yeah, I think we'll use Artemis's cast. It still deals good damage. It still lodges in people. It's good enough. It's not my hope, but it's good enough. Yep.
My chaos burn switched to a new effect.
Now I do backstab damage. That's good. And we can get some rerolls.
Can't do that.
Whew. Alright. I figured that all out. We have some great story stuff. We got the meter. Alright. Oh, didn't talk to Sharon.
Hi there.
Whew.
Is he ready? Give up already, Zag, or I'll keep killing you each time you come this far.
That's kind of the
I
point.
have some bad news for you, Meg. Little by little, I'm getting stronger.
That may be so, but you'll never be my equal. Ever. You do well to remember that.
Except, of course, even with your sisters,
Sisters.
it's been a long time since you've actually bested me in a fight.
Much as a Tartarus to me. Enough. You dare. Come closer. Suffer.
There we go.
Sisters.
Not very fast, but it's done. And we have enough boons to really power myself up.
The blood of the Titans.
So that's good enough. That's good enough. Alright. So I have all the gods that I want.
Your progress has been duly noted, boy.
Moving on.
Easy.
Which one?
Definitely easy enough.
Should I take the train?
Don't really need positive outlook. So I need to max out that for 7 more encounters. I need to max out this for 37 more encounters. I need to max this out for 27 more. We're going to go with Frostbane Horn.
Closer to
Alright.
the surface.
Technically, Zeus and Artemis are the better for this build, but I'm going to get those a lot more often because of that. So I'm going to max out Demeter while I can. Whew. Did I never get a hammer?
All clear.
Whew. And we have a bot to kill.
unauthorized.
Oh, I actually don't have enough heat yet. Good to know.
Easy does it.
Oof. Kraken Style did go work on his tutorial, so it's going to take him a little bit to come back. So...
I can't.
There they are. Sharon Shop with 193, but this is Nectar. Nectar always comes first. Nectar always comes first. Oof.
Not had enough yet. Back to dust. Sweet.
Between Artemis and the meter, the reason I choose Artemis is basically because she has a one that
You two again. Sisyphus.
And here.
exit wounds. That's the name of the trait that I'm thinking of. If I could get exit wounds with Artemis, it does so much. Attack is stronger. Special. Yeah, we'll just get the Deadly Flourish, I think, but I really want the exit
That
wounds.
sounds dead.
Alright. Sure. Let's go with this. Oof. Alright.
In the name of
Whoa,
Hades.
something got updated. Really fast, while we look at this, I'm gonna go ban a bot. There we go. Taken care of. Thank you very much for letting me know about it. Alright. Come on. There it goes. Alright. So, special deals more damage. Slothful, move speed, but more money. I'm just gonna go Caustic Favor, because I just don't even like the others. Alright.
Good to be back here.
Majesty. Hey, Your Royal Majesty. I must say, you've accomplished some truly amazing feats, according to Orphe at least. But don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Yep.
Oh no, he's been boasting of my fabricated exploits to you. I've tried to tell him I was only joking with him, but now he just thinks I'm being modest.
That modesty won't get you anywhere with me either, hon. Your greatness. I'm honored to merely be in the presence of one with so many wild exploits to sing or speak of.
Alright. So, True Shot can get leveled, Deadly Flourish can get leveled, Thunder Dash can get leveled. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I just want to get this True Shot as high as I can, basically.
You bet.
Really hit the spot.
Oh, there's a fish.
I'll save you from the magma fishes.
I could have gone for its rarity, actually.
Another slowbuck.
Oof. If I don't get Demeter here, I actually wasted her gift. That's pretty sad. I didn't get Demeter here.
Here's the fee.
Lightning Rod is really good.
2 blessings are better than 1. Hope you enjoyed the feast with the Olympians, Charon. We didn't have much of a chance to chat, though it looked like you and Hermes were having a good time. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Well, I guess I'll just save this for next one where I run into the meter. Oh well.
I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Lenny. You dust. Not yet. Sisyphus,
Oldie.
thank you for that.
Oh right, the Inferno bombs.
I can't do that right now.
Forgot about the Inferno bombs. Definitely tough to deal with while facing a boss. Oh, there goes the Death Defy. One of those lightning should take care of the rest. So I do like the idea of the lightning, but it's just like some foolish things happening while it's happening, you know?
I'll just tuck that away.
Make some stupid mistakes, get punished for it. Who would have thought?
This ought to help for sure.
Almost want to get rid of Thunder Dash. Oh well. Oh well.
Yes.
So when we find a meter, the boon's going to be pretty insane. Because I think... Oh, I still have 3 more fights. Never mind. Alright, get a hammer. That's good. I still have a sword hammer that I need to find. I think it was a sword and a gauntlet? Come on.
Done.
Alright, here it is. Your thrust deals plus 200% damage and has a 40% critical chance. Simple enough. Simple enough. There we go. Finally got that prophecy completed. About time.
Come try me. Right.
Health? Health. Alright. Let me have a Demeter boon.
And vanquish the intruder.
Gosh. It's those Inferno bombs. I'm just not prepared for it, and there's just so many enemies I'm facing that There's enough Inferno bombs that
Useless.
adds up.
No use.
Oof. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Finally it removed.
Into effect.
And just in time to get a higher level boon. Attack is stronger? Probably. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Frost Strike because we need some more damage. Alright, let's see how Zeus feels.
Everyone's saying that the Queen is back. Do you know what that means, short one?
Well, for me at least, it happens to mean quite a bit. I'm her son.
It doesn't mean a thing. We're still here to fight. Though for what it's worth, my mother also was a queen. May yours treat you better than she treated me. Better than I'm about to treat you here.
That's right. She was a queen. I remember that now. It was the king that made the deal and did not follow through. Simple enough. I like these cast builds. And the fact that there's a sword that just focuses on the cast build is pretty fun. Alright, Zeus Call, Lightning Jolts. Sure. I think I'm going to be lightning them enough. And we get another hammer. Awesome.
Did Daedalus himself build on
Attack deals more damage to armor. From behind.
for a god?
Always nectar. Always nectar. That was really bad.
Bring it.
I'm taking way too much damage, by the way. Way too much damage. Ooh, we'll need to go. Bye. Thank you for coming by, man. Thank you so much for coming by.
Weak.
Woo. Whew.
That's better.
Give myself a little more health. And we have... Oh, thank goodness. Get all my Death Defiances back.
Hey, that's Achilles, isn't it?
Ooh, right.
Why, look who. I thought we might run into you. How strange to see you face to face out here, lad. To see this place myself. I still can't quite believe any of this.
It's great.
You really can't. Though I keep telling him it's true. Nothing's accomplished without risk, isn't that so? But we of course have you to thank, stranger. Our troubles needn't have been your concern.
Nonsense, sir. You're my friend. And Achilles. I don't know where I would even be if not for you.
Well, no need to get emotional, is there? We Myrmidons, we're not the sentimental type. Achilles is simply on break, is all. From a demanding job.
Yep.
You've a demanding job as well, so here, my customary gift.
Get some sticks. Could very well use that this time. Hey! Aw. Well, I'm gonna grab a Hermes boon because there are some nice Hermes boons. And we haven't talked to him yet.
I gotta tell you, cuz, that was a real something of a feast back at your place. A little awkward having to pretend we just met, but hey, I'm an Olympian. Means I can posture with the best of them. Good times, cuz. Glad it all worked out.
Alright, dash more times. That's really good. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Kratos Reflex. Yep. Sounds good. Alright.
Mysterious. Other guy.
Have you yet heard, monster? The Queen Persephone is back to rule the underworld in all her terrifying grace. Perhaps one of these days or nights she shall be present in the stands to witness your destruction at our hands.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, about that, she's my mother. So maybe watch your fool mouth with me, or else I might just put in a bad word.
Oh, you disgust me, demon, that you would even dare to say such things about the Queen. Prepare now to be vanquished in her name.
Hello there, Prince.
Be gone, I say! Go!
Vicious. Together.
A clean hit. No, Asterius!
You're next, King.
Actually, that's perfect.
Witness the power of the gods!
Oh, God.
Just shoot him with fill him with lightning.
Cower uncontrollably, you monster, for there's naught else you can do against my...
Whew. There we go. Definitely appreciate that. That worked out much better than it could have.
I won again, Shade, thanks to your support.
Oh! I just realized how much health we have. That was needlessly close. Alright. Yeah, let's grab Artemis, I think. Hear that? Or we just stick with the Frostbite Horn? No, we're grabbing Artemis. There's a certain I don't want from. There's enough stuff from the Will of Sharon that could be bad, but it's cheap.
I'll take it.
Good enough.
Purge boons for coin.
Oof. Yeah, I want something. There's a theme called Exit Wounds that I really want. I guess I don't really need it now that I think about it. I have Lightning Lure, so I'm not going to be Exit Wounds, doing a lot of Exit Wounds. Alright. I'm going to start with the Artemis boon.
Let's see what's in here. You.
Lightning is nice, but it seems like it's not the damage I was hoping for. There we go.
It's no use.
Again, took too much damage. Oh well. Ooh, a lot of gold there. A lot of gold there. Just having lightning surround the area.
Place is crawling with these. Poisoned.
Ooh.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, support fire, pressure points, not what I was looking for.
What else?
Here's mark clean kill. Alright. I'm in a bit of a frustrated mood. Gonna head out as well. Alright. Sorry to hear you're in the frustrated mood, man. Hope you have a better day later. See you later, man. I'm gonna go with marking, I guess. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to purchase a Death Defy. I'm gonna grab the heart, see if that helps at all. I like how just leaving that over there. It dealt with one of them. Oof. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna use this. It seems like a waste, but it's just giving me food, which I'm happy to have. I'm happy to just not lose a Death Defy, you know.
Found it fast this time.
That's the correct move.
Acquired taste.
Oof.
Cheers, mate.
Artemis aid, support fire, clean kill. Darn it. Well, I'll go with an aid, I guess. Alright. Whatever.
The guardian of it.
So, we just keep moving. Finish off this run. Make sure we don't take damage. Let's see what Hades thinks about everything that's going on. I'm very interested. Because, do they realize?
I'm here, Father. Come on.
If you are here, then the Olympians must still be lending you their aid, just as before. I scarce believe the Queen's preposterous idea worked. That all it took to settle an old score was a blasted family feast.
Sometimes, man.
Come on, Father. Even you must have enjoyed that feast to some extent. We ought to do it more often. Good thing you trusted Mother's judgment on that one. So then, to the death once more.
Indeed. To the death as always, boy.
Alright.
Zagreus, ready yourself.
Let's do this.
Useless.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace? Artemis!
I'll take care of this.
Oh, no. They're invincible.
Another of your blasted boulders, boy. This is for your own good.
Alright. I'm gonna have him split first before I use that greater call. So.
I have them in my sights.
Here we go. Lost a death defy, actually.
They broke through every one of my defenses once again.
Alright. Well,
No.
there's not really much left to do. We have that.
In the name of Hades.
Keep moving.
Filled with such confidence, the prince neglected to avoid stepping on a toxic strain of fungus. So rare, you'd not have heard of it.
I just realized all these stories of how he died in a tragic but heroic theme is probably stories he tells Orpheus or to sound high and mighty.
Feels like it's been a while, everybody.
Orpheus gets to see his lady again after all.
You did it!
Slipped. Alright, hold up. Take one look at him. I think questions of his parentage are soon resolved. He never seemed to like it much there, growing up with Lord Hades' well-appointed house. One day it took him on as a disciple, under orders from Lord Hades. The master worried that his heir lacked any firm direction in life, and indeed Zagreus took well to the martial ways. I'm proud to say now that he is my student. He was never insubordinate with me, despite his reputation. Perhaps my own lack of decorum in my youth made it easier for us to get along. He learned quickly, exhibiting his father's might and even in greater swiftness. Yet he soon showed a quality that startled me much more. Forgive me, O gods. You are not known for your kindness. But this son of Lord Hades always regarded me, a mere shade, with respect, and the congenial manner of an old friend. Rumors swirl about the lad, about how he bleeds red like mortals does. Well, if there's a trace of mortality in him, I'm certain he is for the better in it. I should know. I can actually gift him. Awesome.
Forbidden exchange, Hypnos. Sometimes when I'm out there and about to die, I catch myself thinking, well, at least Hypnos will share one of his deep insights about why it is I utterly failed. So here, for all your generous advice.
Aw, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I mean, all my advice is free. You really didn't have to do this. I sure am glad you did. Even if it is highly illegal.
You what, Hypnos? You what?
I think you could be my best friend. Have you tried being my best friend?
I'll have to give that a shot.
I heard the feast you had here. It was really something else. All the gods together in one place, eating, drinking, not killing one another. That must have been a sight.
You should have been there, Hypnos. Not that I noticed your absence, though what happened? Other pressing business?
I slept through the whole thing.
Wow.
So the Olympians are backing you officially now? Doing their part to help the family business finally. He's probably never thought he'd see the day. Right? You know what I mean.
Seems only fair they should help in some capacity. They all work together on the surface, and let's face it, they're responsible for a good number of shades pouring into this realm. Least they can do is help shore up the whole there is no escape reputation we've got.
By making you unfairly stronger by the time you try to get through me.
Exactly.
The stalwart casks of wine within the house of Hades now are almost entirely devoid of content, having bravely stood against the combined thirst of the Olympians during a certain feast.
Lacos, thank you so much for following or subscribing. You're over on YouTube. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong. Here's what I caught.
We got one. What do we got? Keys for gemstones. I stand by that.
Excellent work, my son.
I start with this side.
Achilles, next time you're in Elysium, I thought this might be something you'd enjoy, that you might share.
Ambrosia. Well, I'm honored, lad, truly. Although it's I who ought to be bestowing thoughtful gifts upon you for what you've done for me, not the other way around. And I happen to have one here, on Pat's in my behalf.
Oh!
You have a chthonic companion, and you're giving it to me?
So, lad, tell me then, how went the family feast? Was everything alright?
So that's where one of the companions was.
Well, I confess I was perhaps a little nervous for practically the entire thing, but all in all, I had a good time. And I'm very, very glad it all turned out the way it did. How about yourself?
I quite enjoyed it too. Last time I was invited to a feast, I was still busy warring on the surface. That's how long it's been. I must say, your mother's quite good with words. Had everybody chatting, laughing.
She really pulled it off. But for all her confidence, I don't think she knew she had it in her. Because if she did, if she reached out to Olympus sooner, a lot of things could have been different.
Don't dwell on that. I spoke a bit with Nyx. Your mother had a
Oh, sorry. I just want to make sure everything was working out.
reasons.
I forgot that I was gonna
No one gets to act on perfect information, right?
mute that.
All we have is what we think we know, and what our conscience tells us. Your mother got to where all this was possible, all thanks to you.
I was just gonna do that really quick without
Thanks to me,
disturbing you
sir.
guys. My apologies.
I had ample help along the way. For instance, I could not have done it without you. Would have been using an old chair leg as a weapon, I suppose.
And what a fearsome chair leg it would be. In any case, you're heading out there soon. Olympus should be more than happy to assist in your security review, if that's what we're calling it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should go. I'll see you not too long from now.
And you in turn.
Alright.
I have to say, Mother, that was a clever plan. Convincing Father to finally let somebody have some fun around here.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for the best. There's just one thing that happened that I ought to tell you about, son. No secrets between us and all. This is quite difficult for me to say.
She's going back to Olympus 6 months out of the year.
It's about Demeter, isn't it? You two were talking half the night. She wants you to come home with her, doesn't she? You'll always be her little one, something like that.
Indeed. Something like that. I'm quite perceptive, have I ever told you, Zacharias? But yes, my mother, she was quite conflicted. Didn't know whether to smite me or to hold me. Maybe both. And yes, she asked that I come home. To my responsibilities.
So, you're leaving? No, Mother, you can't be leaving. You just got here.
Oh, it's not as bad as that. It's just, if we are to keep the peace down here, then I must spend some time up there. Every so often. But I shall always return in no time at all. I promised Hades, and I promise you.
Well then, when are you going to go?
Soon, Zacharias. Perhaps by the time you're back.
No.
I don't suppose I can come with you, can I?
No.
You know the surface isn't good for you. Besides, you're needed here. But if you really want to see it for yourself someday, who knows? Perhaps eventually we'll figure out a way.
I'm going to miss you, Mother.
I'm going to miss you too, son.
Oh.
We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
Of course, he's a good boy. Good doggo.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
It's not a mystery to me. He's just a good boy. 3 times the good boy. Good boy. Alright. But you, Hades?
You altered one of my own pacts without so much as seeking my consent, undoing terms that were agreed upon. Do you intend to undermine everything in this house, boy? Or only me?
Only you, Father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority, being your son and all. Otherwise, some of your most loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity.
Terms that they chose themselves. Terms to the benefit of this house. What if Achilles were to leave his post for the green pastures of Elysium? What then?
You could find a replacement. But it's a pointless question anyway, because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it.
A naive hope at best. The more you step away from your responsibilities, the less you shall want anything to do with them.
Depends. Depends. If they are painful responsibilities, yes. If the responsibility is permanent, I could see it. But there are some responsibilities.
Not if those responsibilities matter.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If those responsibilities matter.
Lastly, do so you are not permitted to address the prince unless first spoken to. You are invisible to him. Now, are we understood?
What? What? No, what?
Yes, Miss Nix. We're understood. I mean, I understand. I'll be going then.
Oh no.
Nix?
Still can't get over our gift from the Olympians. It's glorious.
Oh.
A majestic gilded edifice of Mount Olympus, crafted with the utmost care from the true mountain stone, now shines forever brightly, even in the dim light of the House of Hades, as a parting gift from the Lord Master's kin.
The handiwork of Lord Hephaestus himself. Sounds like he's been rather busy.
Wow.
A little slice of Olympus.
Huh. It's pretty awesome. Good thing I checked over here. And we finally got the blade.
You, three fates.
Ooh. Still need 3,000. Alright. Fists?
That's a new one.
Fist like Aphrodite. So we still have more there.
I'm asking for
We
it.
need to get this to 11. Oh, simple enough. Alright. Do this one. Figure it out. Fix it up. Punch your way through. Hey, hammer. Alright. Will use your attacker special be sturdy? Or just deal consecutive damage? What's the base damage of them? I'm just gonna go with Colossus Knuckle. Just make sure I'm safe. Go! Allow myself to be hyper-aggressive without being punished.
I find that it's difficult maintaining my connection with many consciousnesses, such as yours and that of the goddess Nyx. Yet I am also finding that this difficulty is fully warranted. Our connections give me much to consider as I await our next exchange.
Alright, so Dash Strike deals more. Boons are rare, which this early is probably good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Tropic Fear.
Be careful, son of Hades.
Whew. Just get better boons.
Who's next?
Alright, gosh, cut a charge. Whew. Things are going good. Go for the rerolls. Rerolls are better. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with the blood price.
Ow. Money.
Whew. Give myself a lot of
Good
gold.
to see you.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Prince. So you do know Baldy's just a plain old rock with a few lines chiseled into him resembling a face, don't you? Chiseled into it, I mean. Just so you don't get the wrong idea.
Come now, sir. We both know full well Baldy's much more than that. You really think I doubt the power of Baldy after everything we've been through?
No, it was just a jest there at Baldy's expense. Look at him. He gets so annoyed when I call him a plain old rock like that. But then he calls me an old lazy lump, and then we're even for a while.
Again, I'm gonna
Certainly.
focus on darkness. Good old Boldy. Here you go.
To our most famous boulder. Brilliant.
Your most gracious Prince.
I just realized I still haven't found Aphrodite. Took you long enough.
Go, Sisyphus.
Coming through.
I'll break you again.
Ooh.
Oh, dearest, you've no idea what a delightful time I had while visiting you recently. So many new sights and sounds and smells, why, it was wonderful. And you are burdened with a big responsibility, aren't you? Mind if I lend my graces to you still from time to time?
I would appreciate it. Alright. Special is devastating. 190% damage.
It's a relief.
Ooh.
Who's first? What's on offer?
Skeletal lure, if I was deeper in, would be great, but I'm not deep enough in for that to be valuable.
I'll pay for
We'll
that.
grab that, just get myself topped off before the next boss fight.
You're gone.
Would you look at that? I still got it despite not purchasing the skeletal lure.
Let's fish.
Whew. Fixed up. I definitely feel like I'm facing a lot more enemies than I expected to face. And we have our special, so we're happy to grab pomegranates.
What do we have here?
Only one to pick up anyways. Wow. Wow. Did not realize that. special just deals so much damage. I've wanted to grab Trove Tracker just for the after last serve time. Crystal Beam cast is perfectly fine, but I think Demeter's Aid is just going to be stronger for what I'm doing. Alright, well, we have our power special, so that's good.
Hi.
We have...
Oh, sorry that you couldn't make the feast back at the house, Tisiphone. Though I don't really think it was your kind of scene. Although Ares was there, he's probably done some murders, right?
Hmm. Yep, waiting for that. Oh my gosh. This is very bad for me.
Hey, Voldy, let's get the drop on her.
And she dashes out of the way just in time. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot to... I have a new companion to purchase.
Nice chatting. Did Malphite shudder?
Well, low on health. But really my fault, honestly. Alright. So we got Aphrodite. Do I just stick with Aphrodite to get myself maxed out? We have a Demeter boon as well. Let's see. Let's grab Ares. Get ourselves some damage output. Maybe... You know what? I'm gonna go with Athena. Oof.
Go with that one.
There we go. Only 2 boons. Yep.
Going up.
Sounds about right. Oh well. Just keep it moving. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna try to just grab the gun anyways. With the gun, I could get my heat high enough to probably do the final extreme measures, which is like one of the last things I have left to do, really.
You're mine. Must be the last of them.
It was my privilege to have visited your father's house, and briefly had a chance to meet you, Zagreus. Nyx and your mother each are very shrewd. Perhaps you've taken after both of them. As for your new responsibilities, exposing weak points and defenses is my specialty.
Oh, right. Alright, attack is stronger, deflect. I don't have a dash yet, so I'm gonna re-roll. Possibly get a better attack, or just get the dash. Alright. There we go. Better attack.
Appreciate the backup. I'll take what's mine.
You leave my troves alone.
Not now. I can't.
Enough.
There we go.
Course is set.
Simple enough. And we're just going to increase rarity, I think, because, yeah, as long as it doesn't hit the meter's aid, we're good.
You got anyone?
You know what?
Oh,
Yes, I do,
sorry.
see. Things have moved so fast for me lately, I barely stop to think about it, though. It helps not having to go through everything alone. Just knowing I'll see them again soon.
Right. Yep, so that she just asked if you have someone. Alright, cool. Just...
know what you mean. And hey, that's great. Long as you can still be yourself. I've known too many nymphs. Their whole lives revolved around somebody they loved. I bet whoever it is that loves you, it's because of who you are.
That's important. And yeah, so I only have 3 boons. So all of them gain stronger is great. I'd rather Demeter's Aid not be stronger, but like...
It'll be my pleasure.
There's 2 that I'd love. Alright, fine.
Later then, yeah?
Really want the special, actually, but... We'll manage. We'll be alright.
Come on, then.
Ooh. Artemis. So Artemis is my last one. And an Artemis cast actually sounds great. Whew.
So even Demeter's become involved in this. Didn't think she would, though you'll be glad she did. Provided you stay on her warm and fuzzy side, of course. Working on that myself.
Yep. Cast, like I said. Ooh, I could use her Hunter Dash. Yeah, I dash a lot. And my base damage is already really high, so I think Hunter Dash is actually the preferable one here. Awesome. So now we have our dash strikes just be really devastating. Oh, there's one.
Stay dead. What do we have here?
Oof. Alright, Hermes. You got something for me? I'd appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. Oop. Whew, that was fast.
Saw Thanatos again lately here, boss, and I want to tell you, it almost looked as though he cracked a smile when he mentioned you. Never seen anything like that with him.
Good to know. Alright. When you dash, briefly become sturdy. I already am sturdy when I attack, but that just makes me always sturdy, which I think is good. I think it's actually better than Side Hustle. We have 300 gold, so we're going to go with that. Sounds good. Cast bonuses from striking from behind. Not really what I'm looking for. Deflect makes foes explode. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Sounds good. Alright.
I know you missed me, Loney, and I missed you too.
So now we're... sturdy all the time. Go. Ooh.
Come on, you flying bastard. Sisyphus?
We got you, Highness.
There we go. Definitely allowing myself to take more damage than I wanted, but it's alright.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
There we go. Alright, we got the owl pendant. So we have Artemis. I think I just stick with that and finish that off.
I'll just take this one.
Love all of it. Love all of it.
Get me out.
Awesome. So yeah. If we could get Athena's cast, that's good. If we get the deflect, deal more damage, that's good. Like, I'm trying to think of anything we could get from Athena that's not good. And all kind of revolves around the Death Defiance stuff that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, there's actually... Honestly, all the defensive things from Athena aren't that good. Where are they? Hammer! Always like the hammers.
What is it now?
Alright. Special becomes charged and becomes a charged shot. Dash strike pierces foes. Deals more. So I could do armor breaking, or so it's either armor breaker or kinetic upper, kinetic launcher. That's it basically. Oof. So do I need armor break? I'm just gonna go with breaching cross.
Feels better.
I'm not sure if I need it, but it's fun. If I could get attack is faster, that's gonna be great. So now armor is no longer an issue. Alright. Do a bonus dash based on any bonus movement speed. That's the call. We're just grabbing that because I can. And then we can go through the Sharon shop. That sounds great.
Enough, I've better things to do.
That's that.
Oh! Apparently if you do that fast enough, you get ambrosia. Or nectar. My apologies. But that's awesome. True shot's good. Support fighter's good. Suppressor points is really good. I'm gonna go with support fire for now.
Got strong.
We're gonna grab a pomegranate because I just want everything improved. Like, I'm trying to think of anything I don't want improved. Artemis is better than Demeter here. Because if I could get, like, deflect deals more damage and stuff like that.
Thank you, short one. Few in Elysium dare challenge me repeatedly.
You're welcome. Look at that. Just stay behind him and just keep punching him.
Till next time, sir. Time to collect.
Oof. If you have no defense, Death Defiance, that assumes I'm going to die.
Athena's power.
Whew.
Almost finished with these. Nice try.
Alright. Nope, nothing really needed here. Nectar is always better than keys. Nectar is always best, followed by keys.
Someone's going to enjoy this.
We're going to grab a heart this time, because I don't want to spend everything at Sharon's shop just yet. Because we have an amazing Sharon shop after this boss fight.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
I swear upon my honor, fiend, you shall not pass.
So, unfortunately, we don't lose any. Fortunately, you don't lose anything then.
Where did that come from? Show him. We shall prevail for you in the stands. Fiend. You truly think you shall withstand our unsurpassable bullhorn technique?
Now for the other one.
Lord Dionysus, lend me your power. You lost.
Alright.
Who's champion now?
Just getting through as quick as I can. Whew. Yep, just fists and speed. That's all you need. Fists and speed. I'm just going to max out Owl Pendant, I think. Yep, just max out Owl Pendant. So I could run into 10 encounters.
Wealth. That was Elysium.
Oof. Well, yeah, I'm already set for beating Hades. I think it's just a question of, do I want the diamond? If it's blood, I'm definitely grabbing it.
What's with the air up here?
If it's a diamond, do I still grab it?
Something I can use.
Don't know. We'll find out later. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Not yet.
There we go.
Can't do that.
Okay. Just keep it moving. Just keep this beautiful weapon moving.
Not now.
Ooh.
Can't do that. It's no use.
Yeah, I need to keep dashing because it's the dash speed that gives me like plus 70% damage or something like that.
Come, wretches. Right.
And this is why I do this now, so I can actually get enough healing. Oof. We're going to grab the pomegranate to try to get our special stronger, or attack stronger, or something like that.
Need a cure.
Ah. Whew.
I can't.
Not doing the Midas thing again, I don't think. Actually, yeah, I am.
Equals more suffering.
Because I have Death Defy still to spend. I do not need these Death Defies for the fight. Just let's be clear. I'm good enough that I could just win with one Death Defy left in my pocket.
Another one of those gigantic satyrs. That's what you get.
Alright, attack is stronger. Alright, attack or flourish? I'm gonna go with Divine Strike because this also improves my Dash Strike, which has a bunch of benefits. Oop, fish. Where's the fish? There's the fish. Whew. And...
I think I got one.
Alright, got the Scuffer.
Scuffer, all right.
Awesome.
All these tunnels.
Grabbed a meter now, so... Ooh, we got our maxed out Owl Pendant. Awesome. There we go. Go.
No satyrs here.
To think, young Sprout, our strategist Athena, warrior goddess, sprang from Zeus's head. I would expect that no high intellect could
Ooh.
come from there.
Fortunately, it did not come from Zeus. It came from his wife, who he ate. Complicated story.
Please do not mind the Lady Demeter's good-natured sense of humor, Zagreus.
She and my father often liked to jest with one another, even in the most difficult times.
Defiance. We're gonna re-roll and just get a better boon. Either that, or we're gonna grab this and go back to full health. But I'm gonna re-roll for a better boon. All right, deal 30% more damage. Yeah, Ravenous Will. Just deal 30% more damage, and we finish it off.
Save a sack for a good boy.
All right, then let's go make that spend of hard-earned coin well worth your while. What do you think, cuz?
All right, guard gauge charges up. Cast in rapid fire. Dash more times in a row. Let's just. I can re-roll. Let's get attack. Let's get attack. All right, so 20% chance to dodge, or just fire in rapid succession. So just boom, 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 and then I just have full power. There's a lot. There was a lot of options I could have chosen. I think I chose the worst one, believe it or not. And that's never actually a bad choice, which tells you a lot about that. I really wanted attack speed up, but you can't get everything you want. Alright.
It's kind of nice out here.
Hey, fish! Awesome.
Who shall be first to return home this time?
Well, you. It's kind of a pattern, I apologize.
Go home.
Yeah, just don't care about the damage, because I just have that much damage that doesn't matter. Oh, still impervious. My mistake. Alright, looks like I'm going to use a full cast on this phase. There we go. I don't even care. Yep.
Oh, I'm not as limber as I used to be, while you fought.
He's hinting at me. He wants me to put the extreme measures on. He's taunting me. Oof. 1842. Not as high as I wanted it to be. Oh well. Still a nice fast run. Still a nice fast run. Oof. And perfect catch. Awesome.
The limitless variety of fauna dwelling on the surface brings to Zacharias no shortage of delight. Though when he makes an effort to communicate with one, its eyes so full of calm intelligence, he learns that bears are not as gentle as they seemed.
No, wait.
Okay. No disrespect dying to a bear. Oh my gosh. A bear.
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in. Welcome back.
What's for breakfast?
There we are.
Medusa, this whole place, it looks immaculate. That's even after all Olympus came here for that giant feast. How did you get everything clean so fast?
Nice.
Oh, well, I guess I have my ways, Prince. Sometimes you get one of those jobs and you just want to give it everything you've got, you know? I get a lot of jobs like that. Feeding Cerberus, cleaning the rafters. But this one, I just knew it was the perfect job for me.
Well, you did amazing here.
Awesome. More darkness for Ambrosia. I'll accept it.
Take some darkness.
I might start making this trade here.
I'll take it.
There's a lot of trades I should start making.
I'm pleased to know my new, more flexible arrangement remains to your satisfaction still, my lord. I must admit I feared that my departure would result once more in a protracted stay within the pits of Tartarus.
Don't give me such ideas, Orpheus. Instead, you go about your business there and play your blasted songs when circumstances call for it.
I shall be happy to oblige, my lord. Eurydice and I are grateful for your magnanimity.
I always feel better talking to you, boy.
Yep. This is the best person here. By far. Good doggo. Good doggo.
Achilles, sir, you're back. How was it in Elysium? Was everything alright?
It went well, lad. As well as I could have hoped. Better than I might have feared. Hey, don't take Patroclus calling you stranger personally, alright? He has less charitable terms for those he doesn't care for.
Yep.
Come on, Achilles, I want details here. What happened with you two, if you don't mind?
You enjoyed yourselves.
Well, thankfully, your efforts meant that no words really needed to be said when I arrived. He simply said my name. Then we just were. Two souls, together in one spot. The way shades linger. It looks mournful, right? But it isn't always.
That's wonderful to hear. You seemed uplifted in your presence. You must have lots of catching up to do.
Lots of making up for lost time. And finally we have some time to spare. It's odd, because so many of my memories of him are from a time of war. Now we can make new memories in peace. Anyway, see you out there again sometime, I hope.
Count on it, sir.
Beautiful. The updated Achilles. Still needs a nectar. Good job.
It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, alright?
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face, if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
Hey man, Ares is a pretty powerful god. Glad to have you on his
That's
side.
why you give such good advice right there.
Some.
Mixed with chaos, huh?
Just admire it one more time.
It's Mount Olympus.
Beautiful. We did our part. Think Orpheus would tell me the way out? Nope. Nope. Oh! Hey.
Forget another something in my bedchambers there, Meg.
No, we need to talk again. My sisters are involved now in all this. You've really stirred up quite a mess.
I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't know. What I'm trying to say is, with my sisters involved, it changes things. Takes some of the pressure off of me.
Some of the pressure? Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm saying I know you're doing what you have to do here, Zacharias. And my sisters and I will always try to stop you. But I'm only doing it because I have to. Understand?
Aw, it's a moment of kindness. That's what it is.
Meg. She...
Hey! Oh, another love story? Alright. So I wonder if I just have to use a different theme to get the explosive upper. I wonder why I can't seem to find the explosive upper. Huh. Well, let's just quickly see what our next weapon's going to be next time. It's going to be the gun. Alright, so. Let's get our elves powered up. Oh, I still have to buy this. I'm just going to upgrade it real quick. What the? Oh, because I was in the upgrading section. Yeah. So with Companion Shady for now. And with this one, I'm pretty sure I can face Extreme Measures +4 next time. But for now, we're going to rest. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Alright, let's raid a channel with the rest of you guys. Jim the Eternal. Seems like a good guy to do. He's playing RimWorld right now. Interesting. Interesting.
How are you, man?
Get that thing rated up so I'm ready when it comes. And you guys have fun over there. Whew. Oh. Okay, I gotta raid. There we go. And then unhost once it's ready.